Hey everyone. Learning English, it can be a real struggle sometimes, right?
Definitely can. It can be a real pain, especially in today's world. It feels like everybody is so busy.
Right. And finding time to, actually sit down and study. Ugh, forget about it.
It's so hard. And if you want to actually get good at English, like really good, you've got to put in the time.
Yeah, you've got to practice, you've got to study, you've got to find people to actually
Mhm.
talk to in English.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the hardest part, right? I mean, who do you even talk to?
Right. So today we're diving into something that can seriously help with all of that. I'm talking about AI, specifically ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, ChatGPT. People are saying this thing can be your own personalized English tutor, available 24/7.
Yeah, can you imagine? No more scrambling to, find a language partner or a tutor who's available right when you up.
Just open up the app and boom,
Ah,
instant English practice whenever you need it.
I love that. So first, let's talk about conversation practice. I mean, we all know how important that is for actually getting fluent, right?
Hey, totally. You've got to speak it to get comfortable with it.
But the thing is, a lot of people get super nervous about speaking English, especially in front of other people.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I remember when I was first learning, it was terrifying. Like, what if I mess up? What if they don't understand me?
Totally. And that's where I think ChatGPT can really be a game changer.
I think so too, because you can practice with it and you don't have to worry about, feeling embarrassed or making mistakes.
Right. You can just let loose, try different things, experiment with the language. And the best part is Chat GPT can actually give you feedback.
It can. It can actually tell you, like, oh, hey, maybe you should try saying it this way, or this is how you can improve your grammar.
Oh, that's so cool. So it's like having a language coach right there in your pocket.
And it's available whenever you are. Like, you don't have to schedule a session or anything.
Okay, so we've talked about speaking, but what about writing? I mean, a lot of us need to use English for, emails, essays, even social media posts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, even if you're pretty good at English, writing can still be tricky. Like, grammar can be a real pain sometimes.
Totally. Are you using the right tenses? Are you using the right prepositions?
Right. And then there's style and tone. Like, are you coming across the way you want to?
Okay, so how does ChatGPT help with all of that?
So with ChatGPT, you can actually put in your writing. Like, you can literally copy and paste it into ChatGPT.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and it will analyze it for you. And it's not just a basic grammar checker. It can actually suggest ways to make your writing clearer,
Hmm.
more concise. It can even help you sound more natural, like a native speaker.
That's wild. I didn't know it could do all that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's like having your own personal editor.
Okay, so let's move on to something I'm super excited about. Vocabulary.
Yes. Vocabulary is so important.
But it can be so boring to learn new words, just staring at a list, trying to memorize everything.
It is. It's so tedious.
So how can ChatGPT make vocabulary learning more, engaging?
So here's the thing. With ChatGPT, you can actually tell it what kind of vocabulary you want to learn. Like, let's say you're interested in business English.
Okay.
You can tell ChatGPT, hey, give me a list of business English vocabulary. And then it doesn't just give you a list of words, it actually gives you examples of those words used in sentences.
Oh, so you can see how the words are actually used in context.
Exactly. And that makes a huge difference, right? Because you're not just memorizing definitions, you're actually seeing how the words function in real life situations.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, now one thing that I've always wondered about with ChatGPT is pronunciation.
Mm.
I mean, it's great for reading and writing, but can it actually help you with speaking out loud?
That's a great question. And, obviously ChatGPT doesn't have a voice. But here's the cool thing. You can use it with text-to-speech tools. So you can type in a word or a phrase into ChatGPT and then use a text-to-speech tool to hear it spoken aloud.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah. And a lot of these text-to-speech tools have different accents and voices to choose from, so you can really customize your learning experience.
I love that. That's really useful for getting those tricky sounds just right.
Exactly. And you can even ask ChatGPT for things like phonetic transcriptions.
So you can see exactly how a word is supposed to be pronounced.
Yep, exactly.
That's amazing.
I
I mean,
mean,
this is really starting to sound like a complete English learning package.
it really is. And what's even more amazing is how personalized it can be.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about that.
So you can actually tell ChatGPT your level of English. And based on that, it can suggest specific exercises, grammar topics to focus on, even like mock tests if you're preparing for something like IELTS or TOEFL.
So it's like having a study plan designed just for you.
Exactly. That's the power of AI, right? They can really adapt to your individual needs and goals.
This is incredible. I mean, we've only just scratched the surface here, but it's clear that ChatGPT has the potential to totally revolutionize the way people learn English.
It really does.
It's like having a language coach in your pocket, available anytime, anywhere.
And who doesn't want that?
Seriously. So what are you waiting for? If you're looking for a new way to boost your English skills, I say give ChatGPT a try. You might just be surprised at what you can achieve.
Absolutely. Explore it, have fun with it, and see where this deep dive takes you.
That's it for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, everyone.